For the first time in over 20 years, Real Madrid heads into a historic election day. At the same time, Pope Leo XIV makes a surprising choice between Madrid and Barcelona, while Harry Kane slams the quality of US pitches after England's win over New Zealand. Welcome to 12th League Daily, the sharp daily roundup of football news. This is the event that is paralyzing Spain and reshaping the landscape of Spanish football. Real Madrid's Socios are being called to the polls this Sunday, as Marca headlines in today's edition, El futuro del Madrid se elige hoy. Madrid's future is decided today. For the first time in 2 decades, the Madrid club is holding a real election with multiple candidates, pitting longtime president Florentino Pérez against the young and fiery businessman Enrique Riquelme. AS goes with golden letters and the headline Fumata Blanca, white smoke, stressing that Valdebebas is hosting this historic vote on the eve of a major gathering at the Bernabeu with Pope Leo XIV. Asked about his favorite team between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona, he replied, "The Pope is for all teams, but Prevost is for Real Madrid," in reference to his birth name, Robert Francis Prevost. AS also details the open war between the two candidates through their extravagant transfer promises. The longtime president is playing his strongest cards. He announces the sensational return of Jose Mourinho to the Madrid bench. In terms of the squad, Pérez has already completed the arrivals of Ibrahima Konate and Denzel Dumfries and is preparing a massive €150 million offer for a new Galáctico, who is expected to be Michael Olise from Bayern Munich, although the Germans are not willing to let him go. Enrique Riquelme, meanwhile, is trying to overturn the established order by firmly committing to sign the Norwegian cyborg Erling Haaland, despite the denial from the players' camp that any agreement exists. He is also promising the signing of Manchester City's midfield anchor Rodri. Riquelme also wants to bring in mythic figures such as Raúl and Fernando Hierro into the club's technical structure. He had dreamed of bringing in Jurgen Klopp, but that track has collapsed. As revealed by the English front page of Sports Star Sunday, the German coach's agent, Mark Kosicke, firmly dashed Riquelme's hopes by stating that the former Liverpool manager had absolutely no intention or desire to take the Real Madrid job, Klopp in Real KO. Finally, Enrique Riquelme is also pointing to the financial side, warning about Real Madrid's current liquidity problems. Real Madrid is going through a very serious financial crisis. The club has burned through €750 million of liquidity. The treasury has been reduced by 99%, only a few million remain. While Madrid votes, Barcelona are pushing ahead in the transfer market. Sport features an exclusive interview with Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva on its front page. He sends a clear and loaded message to Barcelona's directors: "I will go where I am wanted the most." The Portuguese playmaker confirms that he has several offers on the table, but has not yet made a final decision. Concern is growing in Barcelona because Atletico Madrid, driven by their strongman Mateu Alemany, are pushing aggressively to sign the player before Barça manage to sort out their financial situation. Meanwhile, the figure of Pep Guardiola appears on the front page of L'Esportiu under the friendly headline "En Pep la toca." Present at a charity event for the Cruyff Foundation, the legendary Catalan coach publicly endorsed Hansi Flick's project at Barça.
Han fet 2 anys extraordinaris, més enllà dels resultats, de lo bé que ho han fet, lo atractiu que és veure-ho jugar. Soc molt fan del Hansi, de com ho fan i per molts anys.
He also strongly encouraged the signing of Bernardo Silva. He would adapt to any team, he is that good. On the departure side, Sport confirms that young midfielder Marc Passado has accepted AS Monaco's offer and is set to leave Catalonia. As for the club's top attacking reinforcement, Mundo Deportivo publishes an exclusive poll conducted among supporters and members. The verdict is clear: El Socio quiere a Julián. The member wants Julián. more than 36.3% of the voters in the Blaugrana family want Argentine striker Julián Álvarez, nicknamed La Araña, the Spider, to power up Barcelona's attack. Barcelona fans also back the contract extension of Ferran Torres, support keeping Marcus Rashford, and give their best ratings of the season to Hansi Flick, goalkeeper Joan Garcia, and the prodigies Lamine Yamal and Pedri. Curiously, according to this poll, Barcelona Socios also want Florentino Pérez to remain in office at the end of today's election.
Let's cross the channel and land in England, where the sporting tabloids dominate the scene with Liverpool's rebuild and the behind-the-scenes preparations of the Three Lions. Sports Star Sunday goes back to Andoni Iraola's first words as Liverpool's officially new boss. "Now I'm really looking forward to this," says the former Bournemouth manager. In the pages of the Sunday Mirror Sport, Iraola explains that he feels fully equipped for the job because he spent much of his coaching career at Bournemouth using Liverpool's style of play as the ultimate model. Aware of the huge expectations at the COP, he sends a clear and encouraging warning to players who have had limited game time in the pages of Sunday People Sport. For him, shadow players such as Harvey Elliott and Joe Gomez are starting from a clean slate. "They are all new signings for me," says the Basque coach, determined to get the best out of the current squad. At the same time, with 4 days to go before the World Cup begins, England manager Thomas Tuchel is making the headlines in the Sunday Mirror, Three Lions' Gentle Touch, and the Sunday People. Eberechi. The German coach is taking on the role of caring protector for Arsenal forward Eberechi Eze. The young star is going through a very difficult mental spell after missing the decisive penalty in the Champions League final lost by the Gunners to Paris Saint-Germain last weekend. Keen to avoid a loss of confidence or any psychological after-effect ahead of the World Cup, Tuchel has granted extra days of rest to Eze as well as to his teammates Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka and Noni Madueke. "It hurts Ebbs, but I'll take care of him," Tuchel reassures, stressing that the extra week of rest will do the group a great deal of good. The Three Lions did get the job done in yesterday's match against New Zealand, winning by the narrowest of margins 1-0 after dominating for long stretches, and thanks in particular to a goal from Harry Kane. The captain spoke of a good victory despite the intense heat and the poor quality of the pitch.
Yeah, a good win. It's not easy. I think the heat itself is what we're here for, to prepare for that, prepare for the tournament. The pitch wasn't great, to be honest, really hard to play the way that we want to play, but this is why we're here, you know, to adapt to it. We're playing against a team who had a good low block. In the end, we probably could have scored a couple more, but we take the win, and we know we're here for preparation more than the result.
It was a final warm-up test that ended in victory ahead of the opening World Cup match on 17th June. The expected appointment of Jose Mourinho at Real Madrid, should Florentino Pérez win the election, is already having direct repercussions in England. The Sunday Mirror Sport reveals that the Special One's priority target to rebuild Madrid's defence is none other than Tottenham's colossal Dutch centre-back Micky van de Ven. At 25 years old and standing 1.93 metres tall, the defender is attracting huge attention, and the English press is talking about a staggering £75 million bid from the White House to prize the player away. For their part, Tottenham, managed by Roberto De Zerbi, are not intending to stand still and are already planning their response in the market. Sports Star Sunday exclusively reveals that the North London club are targeting Manchester City's Brazilian international winger Savinho. At 22, the player is coming off a full season with 36 appearances in Sky Blue and would reportedly be keen to join the British capital under De Zerbi. A £50 million package is already being mentioned in an attempt to finalise the deal. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you soon for the next episode of 12th League Daily.